So here is the master on the Valair clutch. This is the install on a G56 transmission. Basically take a flathead and pop that little white clip out right. You'll see it just a little bit up right there. That's holding the rod in. You can basically take it and it's got four sections on it, so you can push one corner in and it'll just pop out the other side. There's that little out part and it just pops out right there if you can't get it out of the way. And when I got my Valair clutch, it already had the rod installed, so it wasn't an issue getting it back in. They say in the instructions on another time I've had to do this is that you don't want to put the rod in first because you might not get enough room. But the reason I got this is because I have a South Bend dual disc clutch and I've been fighting an issue where I'm not getting enough pressure engaging, so it's fighting me and getting in gear. And I went with this one so I can adjust the throw and get the exact amount I want, and then it's more of a heavy duty. So I'll come out to here inside the engine bay, and I just zip tied it up there because I didn't feel like pulling the battery out and having to screw it in right there, and that way it's just easier in the future to take back out. But there's the master. It just pops right in. You can feed it in. I had fed it from right here all the way down, and when you go in, look right here, you can see that black brand new with the brass fitting, and then it shoots down there. You want to run it behind the steering so you don't catch on it or anything. We'll go underneath the truck, and there's this actual slave. That's 213 mils. I put it in. When you install it, just make sure you leave the little, some of them they have zip ties, others that's like an all-in-one where it just kind of breaks when you push it out, but it'll have a pre-bled system, so when you press the clutch it breaks the clip and then it opens the system. Just make sure you don't do that before you install it. You want to make sure it's all left the way it is. You get out of the box and then install, and when you pump the clutch it'll finally allow you to get all the pressure you need. And alright, my problem was when I compared them, the here, I'll turn this camera around. Oh well, it's not wanting to. But my problem was when I pulled it out of the box, I was comparing the shaft length, this one, to the factory one, which is right. This is come on. This is a AutoZone one, and this is what theirs look like. You'd think it'd be better because it's an all-in-one steel cast unit. That's what it looks like. Comes with a nice braided cable, all one, so if you ever got to replace it, you can. Basically what I found is when I pulled this one out, this one was only in for about 2 weeks, but it was leaking on the inside. And that's a no-no. This one honestly felt like I was driving a Honda clutch. No hate to the Hondas, but that's how I compared it. Yeah, so in this one, the rod had popped out of it, so it was just kind of, whatever. I didn't care when I pulled it out. But this here, you see this one's a fixed length. It's not adjustable by any means. This one measured like a hair over 6.5 inches, and the other one at full length would barely get this long. So I was worried, but you don't gotta worry, because when I extended it to be this length, the clutch wasn't engaging until about halfway in, so, or halfway out I should say. And so when I got home, if you try to extend it to match the length of the other one, you'll see easily, come on, focus, easily double the amount of threads you see on mine. I basically just broke the nut loose, and if I felt, I figured out that when you have it far out, the clutch engages when the pedal's further out. If you shorten it, it engages sooner. So I ended up shortening it up till I felt like I got a good feeling on, you know, engaging and letting out of the clutch, you know, the way I'd like it. And that's kind of on your own preference. I like it to engage soon. I don't like it, you know, when it's engaging halfway out or whatever. I did a clutch neutral safety delete. It's pretty simple. I'll include in the next video how to do that. Super easy. Literally takes maybe 5 minutes. I fought an issue of getting it back on, so I said screw it. I'm just gonna delete it, and I won't have to deal with it again. So, but I hope this video helps. Easily worth the money. I've dealt with probably, this is my 3rd clutch slave and master setup. My problem was that I couldn't get it to work fully. Well, now I'm not fighting that issue. My clutch is nice and stiff. You know, it's not light by any means now. This truck, I mean, it's got 366,000 miles on it. Still a decent looking truck. Yeah, so hope this helps you guys out. Easily worth the money. Don't waste your time on buying the cheaper ones unless you have to. This one got me by for a couple weeks and it was bad basically right out of the box, so that tells you there, not a good bet to go with the cheaper one unless you really have to. All right, hope this video helps, guys. Have a great day.